Alright, so last week's got labeled as April 1st, so I'll go back and relabel it Sunday Morning Coffee 215. I haven't even looked at it till today when I was making sure I was on track. I was discussing last week, it was a little freak out mode, and Tony started Monday. What we've done, what we've accomplished is we got 3 projects finished up and out. 2 of them were started and finished, and those were late in the week. One of them was the Black Sea 10 I finished up, and Tony helped me finish out the polishing. So here's the lesson in forces. We were effective this week, not efficient. Not efficient. Yes, a sledgehammer can push metal around, but the jeweler's hammer will do it with far more finesse and success. That being said, we pulled out the wrecking ball, essentially. We just powered through the week out of just sheer force of will and angst. Yesterday, Tony and I sat down, did a little bit of Monday morning quarterbacking. About how fucked up the week was. It was the stress test. Every bad thing that can be thrown at a couple of guys just becoming acquainted in a shop environment. So we've known each other for years, but not worked together shoulder to shoulder ever. Worked on his shit, he's worked on my shit, but never together shoulder to shoulder. That being said, we work through every worst case scenario. And it never resulted in an argument. We both got frustrated. We got frustrated. I'm sure Tony got frustrated with me. I got frustrated with Tony momentarily until I realized he was doing the same half-step bullshit I've been doing for 6 months. And I had to really sit down and self-inspect Friday night after work. This isn't getting started again. This isn't resuming scheduled programming. This is completely starting over. Everything's different. All the rules are different out here. The one plus walking into this is the environment out here. Mental health, the headspace out here. It's more relaxed. We're out in the middle of nowhere. Nobody really bothers us. It's easier. It's more conducive to a stress-free work environment. Smaller shops, standalone buildings, so the concrete gets blisteringly cold, even when it's not cold outside. Even if it's only in the 20s, the concrete gets blisteringly cold. That affects paint and every product therein. So we've realized what variables we have to keep an eye on and be mindful of. To paint with an air temp of 75 isn't good enough. It's got to get up to about 80 in here to really yield good results, because that warms everything up enough from ankles up, because there's this frozen spot about 6-8 inches off the concrete that's just frigid and will remain so until we get into warmer weather, warmer ground temperatures. But I'm not resuming work as usual. And what I've done up till now, has been nothing more than make do. And I wasn't willing to see that. It's disorganized, it's dirty, the protocols haven't been upheld. So achieving a higher level of work isn't possible under those circumstances. So starting tomorrow, we're going to change all that. Again, we're going to bring it together. We're going to rub our gray matter together, and we're going to bring all the variables together into a controlled environment that we have more control over, the products being laid, the work being done, and so forth. Instead of coming in like a wrecking ball, we're going to come in more like a jeweler's pick. And it's something I've been incapable, headspace, mental case wise, I'm just incapable. I've been overwhelmed by everything. Life starts over at 40 for me. And with Tony out here helping me and working with me, I'm really excited for it. And I realized something, you can say something, you can intellectually understand something, but you don't grasp it till it starts occurring. Tony and I working together, it's like this: I can work by myself, and so can he, and plow through. And we each individually can keep 100% of one. But working together and doing the work we know we can do, we will take half of 4. We'll each have half of 4 in equivalency as far as what we can accomplish as a team versus by ourselves, and maintaining our personal motivations. We push each other, and it's good. So if we're being efficient, we're pushing each other by, hey, check this trick out, and sidestep it and swipe through or whatever. When we're being effective, it's fucking 10 o'clock. Let's just plow through it, get it done. Use just force of will and get things done. But we're a complementary team at this point, and I'm enjoying the shit out of it. Stressful, but I'm enjoying the shit out of it. And it's stressful for Tony too. So, God, it's going to get fun. It really is. I'm still stressed. I'm still worried. I'm not nearly as depressed or down. I don't know. We got a team. I got a team in the house, and I got a team in the shop. And damn, what a charmed life. All the good, all the bad. I've got a charmed life, and I'm blessed for that. I'm not saying bad things don't happen. I'm not saying I don't screw things up, but we'll be able to pull this one out ahead. Sounds like my boy Diesel wants to go back in the house, so I'm going to shut this down, finish my cigarette I made up here, and get him back in the house. I've got a little job to do for a buddy of mine today, and I want to get on it by 1 o'clock so I can finish it up this evening. But that is that, folks. I wanted to follow up from last weekend. Kevin, how you doing? Sometimes I forget you're out there watching, buddy, but it's good you have to have you on board. I think in the next week or so we're gonna have something fun for you to come check out too. It'll be good times, man. I'll talk to you all later.